Next is give the equations of reactions for the preparation of phenol from cumene. Now, what is this cumene? Very, 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 this is hot topic of NEET and JEE also, right? Very hot topic of examiners. Cumene is like, I think, one of the most favorite questions from past 4 to 5 years, right? So basically, what is cumene, right? What is cumene? Cumene, beta, it is this, okay? It is CH, it has CH3, it has CH3. What is the IUPAC naming? It is basically isopropyl, because that is isopropyl benzene. That is your cumene. Okay, common name is cumene. That is very famous by cumene. This cumene is formed by Friedel-Crafts acylation, right? This is formed by Friedel-Crafts acylation, right? How it is formed by Friedel-Crafts acylation, beta? If on benzene you add CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl, right? It will give a free radical of CH3, CH2, CH2 positive. Sorry, it will give a carbocation like this. Then beta, there will be rearrangement. Over here. That is why I told you carbocation rearrangement is also very important. That I am going to cover in my GOC session. So it is CH2 positive, CH3, take one this H out, right? Because there is hydride shift over here, right? Now this particular position will attack on benzene and it will become cumene. Okay, so that is the process where you can form cumene. Now they are saying that you have to preparation of phenol from cumene. Beta, see, first step is you will add O2, right? So O2 is basically like this, right? It's paramagnetic in nature, right? In paramagnetism, what it will do, there will be homolytic cleavage of this. Homolytic cleavage, that means this thing. That means this thing will be there. Okay? Homolytic cleavage, beta, that means it is going to take out one electrons. That means you will have this thing. You will have this thing. You will have free radicals on both sides, this side also, this side also. Right? So basically what happened here, there was O2, you had O2, okay? You had O2. Homolytic means you will mention it by one arrow, right? One is gone here, one is gone here. Now this is going to, homolytic cleavage is very cute, very innocent. He's like, I don't want to disturb any other person here. What I want to do, I just want to get, I just want to get in between them, but I don't want to disturb them, right? He's very innocent. So what it will do, carbon will stay as it is, this CH3 will stay as it is, this one more CH3 will stay as it is, but this one hydrogen, okay, this one hydrogen will have, wait, can you see my cursor here? This one hydrogen, it will be here and you will see OO in between, okay? You will see OO in between, okay? So that is the done by homolytic cleavage. Okay. Now in some books it is directly written that you add you add O2, right? And then you add H positive. H positive, now how will we take that H positive? I don't want to teach you that way, okay? So I'll tell you the proper mechanism of that, okay? So I don't want you to get into these things ki, ma'am, I don't know, I'll just add. Some students do this thing, they will add H positive. And this is not wrong for CBSE. This is not wrong for CBSE. But this is wrong for competitive exam. So if you are preparing for competitive exam, then I will not advise you doing this, right? You should know the proper mechanism of that, right? So let us see what you are going to do. So beta, here firstly, though, I'll add one proton, right? I'll add proton and directly it is not going to form phenol. So what is going to happen in this proton? This proton is electron deficient. And you see over here it has 2 electrons, over here it has 2 electrons. So the electron rich and electron poor will get attracted to each other, right? So now this will get attracted over here, right? So what you see, that this lone pair will get attracted over here, this H positive will attach here. Students will ask, ma'am, why not here? Because beta, this is more into the compound. We see OH is more outside. This oxygen is outside the compound, right? There is less steric hindrance basically, right? That is why H prefers this particular OH, right? So what is going to happen next? You will have this particular thing. This is your C, this is your CH3, this is your CH3, this is your O, this is your OH, and this is your H. Now beta, in this case you saw that you have 3 bonds here. That means this one oxygen is positive, right? It has more, oxygen used to make just 1 bond. Now it is making 3 bonds, right? So now what will happen? Now oxygen also cannot handle a positive bond. So it will take out electron, right? It will take out electron and it will be taken out as water. Beta, all, in mechanism, the same simple thing is applied. Okay, water will be taken out. Now what you will have? Hi, ma'am, you don't have space there because I am sitting there, है ना? चलो कोई ना. Here I'll do this. You take one, you subtract water from here. What you will get? This is your structure, CH3, CH3. This is O because of electrons you have taken over here. This will be positive, right? Okay, everyone. That will be positive till here. Because I don't want you to feel that, okay, this was directly made, because this was not directly made. Okay, there was a process regarding this. Okay, so now what exactly happened? These pi electrons are very weak. Sigma electrons are strongly bonded. Pi electrons are sideways overlapping. They are not very strongly bonded. So they will get attracted towards this one. Okay, so in the next step, what will happen? They will get attracted towards this. Beta, you say one thing, there is no exact one line between the bonds. Bonds is the thing that is I am representing by this line is basically the electrons, right? So if this positive is getting electron from this pi bond, then it will look like this. Now beta, what you will see regarding this thing, this is your oxygen, right? It will get attracted towards oxygen. It will make a bond to oxygen, right? And then this carbon, it will have a bond to this one, right? C, then it has CH3, it has CH3. Yes, bachcho? Okay. Right? Now this positive will be shifted towards this one. Okay? Because that is also electron deficient. It has just 3 bonds. Now it is electron deficient. है ना? It has 3 bonds. It is electron deficient. So what it will do? We will add again H2 over here. We will do the acidic hydrolysis here. Right? Acidic hydrolysis, beta, you have H2O and H positive. Right? Okay. So you have this thing. What you are going to do? Firstly, though, you have this H2O, right? Okay, I'll make it like this. This H2O, which has the lone pairs over here, they will be attracted towards this carbon, right? So it will be, this is your O, and this is basically your C. This is CH3, this is CH3, right? Or you can also, for more easiness, what you can do, you can see it like this. This is CH3, this is CH3, and this is my OH, H, H, and this is also positive, right? So beta, what exactly is going to happen? What exactly is going to happen? This H, it will take out this H from this side. It will get attracted towards these lone pairs, right? It will jump to this side, and this bond also, it will go, okay? H positive will be taken out, right? One hydride will go, one H positive will go, and these lone pair will, these pi bonds will shift here, and hence in the end you will have two things, that is CH3, C double bond O, CH3 plus beta, it will become a phenol, okay? Plus it will become a phenol. So this is generally not a very easy step, right? So there are so many steps that are that you can do, but see, if you're preparing for CBSE, then to beta you can directly write that thing also. But if that question is given in CBSE also in 5 marks, so you have to write the detailed mechanism, right? If that is given in 2 marks, so you just have to write the reaction, the reagent, the starting and the ending product, right? And if they are saying that this is in NEET or JEE, तो beta you have to know the full reaction, है ना? फिर तो you have to know that.